Shalom guys, hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. If you are new, welcome to this channel. My name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. If you're not new, welcome back. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's an anniversary, I hope it's fantastic for you and your love. If you're down and out, I send you love and light. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Sweet Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, I invite your presence here, and I thank you that you are covering us with protection. I just thank you that your great love is more than jewels, and it just is, it's just, there's no words for your love. It could never be compared to anything that exists. It's the highest vibration of them all. And I thank you for it, and I choose you, and I run into you because you're a strong tower and you're safe for us. And I thank you that you help the afflicted people. And you are our King of glory. And I thank you for Yeshua. You are salvation. I thank you that when the enemy comes in like a flood, you raise up a standard against them. Though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we don't fear no evil. For your rod and your staff, they comfort us. Whoever needs comforting today, Holy Spirit, come and lead the way. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. Shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. What do you want to bring out here today? What's the most important message? You know all things, Jehovah, and I inquire at your hand and your hand alone. Thank you. We have emergence here, and this is telling us that it is time for the real you to emerge. We also have sacred power coming out here, and we are being encouraged to take a leading role in our current situation, to do what's right. Then we have reflections here, and it's stating that the qualities that we see in others are also reflections in our own self as well. So, taking a leading role, being the real you, me being the real me. We should be walking in truth. That's who we should really be. And then we have relaxation and letting go of any kind of desired outcomes today. And when we do that, we will get what we need. This says want, but when we're walking with the great divine, we want no good thing. It comes from within anyway. So that these are just messages for us. Reflecting on things. Who are you is what I just heard. Who are you? Because it's time to really face the mirror. Somebody's facing something here, looking into a reflection. And then facing it and taking a lead role within that. And then relaxing and staying in peace. You can't change the past. You can only choose in your now what your future is going to be. So we have the Hermit coming out. This is reflecting. This is going within and having high wisdom. Getting out of snakish thoughts and analyzing things and putting judgments on matters. There's business situations here with the Hermit. There's legal energy that comes out when the Hermit comes out. So the Seven of Wands. Taking down the walls, or getting up here and taking a leading role and teaching down here. And speaking, that'd be actually 8 wands because the Hermit holds a wand. Being inspirational is here. We've got knowledge with the Hermit. He's a healer. He's a physician. Staying balanced. Heirs to kingdoms. Returning. Forgiving yourself and others. It's been a war. It has been. Give me 2 more cards for today, please. Facing the truth. This is about truth. Healing from the inside, because this is about going within. Both these cards, both these energies can go back to healing energy. Wisdom, analyzation, the higher mind, and perception, reflection. And then being who you were created to be, and stop trying to be somebody else that you're not. We have the 6 of Pentacles coming out today as well. This is generosity. Legal matters are here, obviously. Somebody getting scales over their head in a spiritual way. We have high volume spiritual stuff out here. We have, again, the High Priestess out here. This very high volume spirituality, going within, using the intuition, and getting out of this stupid stuff, or departing very quickly, or getting away from somebody who does. We got another person here, okay, and somebody trying to figure out how to heal from some stupid player energy that's taken place, or reflecting in how somebody has been and departing from that crap and teaching from that place and becoming a warrior within whatever's taken place in your life or around you, or be an encouragement to somebody who's went through that in and out crap, and not being afraid to face even scales over the head. Accepting something here and getting up and being mature. This is about being mature. So with this, and being balanced, and return and depart from all the stupid things that have caused a playing type of energy in a secretive type of a way. Because this is a beautiful card of the upright with the High Priestess. They have all that high, this, you know, we got the whole stick with the 3rd and the 6th house in this one card. We got a lot of mutable stuff out here. Changing something. Emerging from this nasty stuff to teach from that place, to be an inspiration. I'm hearing an old Chicago song. You're the meaning of my life. You're the inspiration. What is this player here for today, please? You hold up. What is this card here? That's a person. We got a lot of older type of energy showing up here. This is the oldest fire sign. And we got the High Priestess, goes back to way past things. And obviously the Hermit is wisdom. So older aged energy is here amongst some player energy that's here. Or something that happened around somebody who played somebody. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. 2 people are here. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is loving, caring, kind, unless she's a player. And then she's stubborn, and she's a piece of crap, and she's jealous, and she thinks she's all that, and I can play you, and I'll take your pentacles too, and something very physical then with her. There's business here. This is business. We have somebody who needs to take courage and have strength and take a leading role and do the right thing. We got children here. Then children here. It's a pictograph of the sperm. And we already know about the person who was gangbanged. That's nasty behavior in our earth, and it was a secret, and that's gross. Or somebody was paid off to go do something like that. And shame on any person that won't look in the mirror and heal that situation and do the just thing and put the scales over the head of the person who would do such a thing like that to anybody in the earth. To anybody. Because there's children here. It's gross. Let me take some words here. Judgment for sex with their sibling energy is here. Okay, well, that's just, we can just be real general. That's family. Okay, well, like I said, there's, Jehovah had me pull that out like that on purpose then. Okay, this keeps coming out. Somebody wants to hold somebody's hand. Okay? But there's some type of blockage here within something that's happened. Okay? And Jehovah's saying he's going to deliver today and give a victory. This is a victory card. Well, then do it, Jehovah, because I trust you. Well, I want to see the salvation of the Lord today. There's been something foolish here. Yes, and people got hurt out of it because we got death issues here with the chet. So we have a mistress here. Well, this is a player. We also have a queen. It's right here. Okay, well, Jehovah's saying something because before I got started, this card came out. And there's a thrust of a sword, a shining flash of a sword as it's thrust and being bright. Well, let Jehovah send his sword in here and get rid of nasty energies that want to influence people. So there's a lightning bolt type energy. Well, we already know about the rain, so it's coming out here. There's a glittering type of energy. Well, I think Isaiah talks about his glittering sword. Someone who plays an instrument is here. A stringed instrument to be exact on that card. But just an instrument in general is here. A broadcaster is here. Okay. And burn and fire and rage and something brutish has been here. Yes, it has. And one who is foolish, and we have the word foolish out here as well. It's on this card. It's on two cards. Y'all be patient with me. My brain's trying to kick in. I'm selling my coffee. So the liver keeps coming out. It's come out the last couple of days. And our liver, this goes back to the liver. It's very important. It filters out all that bile. It goes back to honor. So this is wealth energy with that on that card because it goes back to that house right there. We're heirs to kingdoms. We have queen energy here. All the paths of Jehovah are mercy and truth. Are you walking with Jehovah? Are you in mercy? Or are you in this brutish, nasty energy over here and having sex with siblings and everything else and causing a burning fire of rage and brutish energy to be affecting other people, and you try to block because you want somebody to know about that. That's why this stuff is happening, because somebody's done something, or somebody's had some type of a heavy weight to be able to push their arm somewhere because they don't want somebody to know But Jehovah's got a judgment here. You can't stop the judgment. There's scales on somebody's head for doing some stupid and continuing to do stupid. Are you in mercy and truth? Are you reflecting for healing? Or did you lose your ever-loving mind? Because there is something filthy here when the Tet comes out. And somebody's tried to kill because of something that they've done. But all the paths of Jehovah are mercy and truth unto such as keep his commandments. Well, obviously we got people who don't keep the commandments. It's right there in that book. And his testimonies, for thy name's sake, Jehovah, pardon me, because mine iniquity is great. So are you going to be pardoned and be forgiven? So obviously if Jehovah's bringing out a scripture for somebody to reflect on whatever's taken place, not everybody's under judgment for sex with a freaking sibling, but somebody apparently did something. And Jehovah's bringing it out and judging it. And there's iniquity out here. And Yeshua is salvation. We got the salvation card right here. So we have the watchtower. And this obviously goes back to somebody who's been tested and tried and scrutinized and tempted and put through a stupid trial and inspected. And it also states somebody's been found worthy because somebody blocked because of their nasty playing energy. So now, what's going to be done today? Well, Jehovah says he's going to thrust in his sword and do something here because of something that has been foolish. Because there will be justice, because we see it right here. We see salvation here. We see compassion and strength here. We see somebody either getting salvation and getting up here and teaching. I used to be in behaviors that was just, they were just nasty, and Jehovah had great mercy upon me, and now I get up here and teach. And though I'm not proud of something like that, I also know that I'm not the only one in the whole universe or the world that's ever fallen into anything. And so if you find yourself there, I can be an inspiration to you to help you out. If Jehovah give you mercy, then he gave me mercy. He's no respecter of person, and this person standing up here regardless of what's happened, whatever side of all this stuff that you found yourself, you got stolen from, you still kept the faith, and you're up here. Whatever your story is, there was ignorance and foolishness somewhere. You get up here and broadcast something of worth and truth. And if you sit in a place of power and you see some type of stupidness happening and you don't help, there's a judgment then here. That's called cruelty. That's called cruelty. We operate by faith and mercy and grace. Because there's a brutish energy out here. And somebody is able to just roam around and do whatever they want in the land and be brutish. And the good people are getting taken advantage of. I don't want to be a world like that. I just don't. That's craziness. It's freakish crazy. We have the hot wind from the sun causing a desolation. Yeah, it's like because somebody cheated. What on the game? The stupid game. The nasty, brutish, gross game that's in the earth. And Jehovah says it's profane. So eternity. Well, it's right here. This also has a meaning of eternity, as we know. When somebody catch somebody up and stored them down in clay, and somebody's, decaying by water. They're laying here by water and they're decaying because we have a river here. It's time for somebody to get the heck up and take a leading role and put the profane person down. This is a maximum protection. Somebody does need to go to jail, people. They just do. And if you were ignorant in something, then you were ignorant in something around a situation. Jehovah will give you pardon for some type of an iniquity that was here then. This is a radical change of success with this rune. That's what come out.